Draymond, were you kind of in the middle of it? Did you kind of see all of it?
I mean, I didn't see very well. I just saw, I think, Clay and McDaniels kind of like talking to each other or something, and I just ran there. And it was a moment, I really don't remember like what's going on, but like kind of guys step up, try to protect their own teammates. So, early game, sometimes like that, it's better, beginning of the season, kind of like going that kind of hedge. I don't say it's a great thing, but I think, to show, the team is alive, team is ready to play, team is ready, to bring some energy. So, in one way it's a good way, another way, it's, you know what I mean? It's not the basketball, but like to bring that kind of edge, it was good. I didn't see what was going on between and what was the reason they kind of like go at each other. I think he was like pushing Clay or holding Clay, something like that. But this was everything what I saw. But it was energy to bring us energy. I think team step up and play very good. After that, compete wise.
Dario, obviously moral victories don't mean much in this game, but to see so many different guys step up, Brandon included, despite not having three of your top guys out there, how much value is there in that?
I mean, I think we showed that defensively, we were like ready to play, compete, especially in the defense. Offensively, it's hard, to find a new step, new Clay, new Draymond, they were in like the posture on that team for so many years, they know how to play with each other, but other guys step up, I think we fought hard, but it's, we were so close, we lost, everybody kind of like sad right now, but that's a basketball. I think next game we need to show up and try to play as best we can, together like a whole team, who will be healthy.
What do you think about Podziemski? He's a rookie, but looks like he belongs out there.
Yeah, I think he's great, and he step up like in their role, kind of like with a big, how you say, like a brave. He was brave. He was coming there. Nobody's gonna play with me. I think he had like really. He set the standards early on. He had a great game. He was leading team. Offensively and defensively, and great guy, great fighter. What I mean? When you hear like fighter like that, you want to go in a battle. Basketball with those kind of men.
What are you saying to yourself when you find out all the starters that are absent? Are you saying that you have to be more aggressive and do more things offensively?
I mean, after the incident, I was like kind of like I need to push a little bit more, try to be aggressive, try to attack their bigs, and kind of play off that. And, I just decided to be kind of more aggressive, because, obviously three guys was out, so I kind of like went to be more aggressive offensively.
Thank you. What do you think is needed for the team to get back on track to win some more games again?
We just got to continue to focus on winning the game in the margins. And tonight, again, we had a lot of turnovers. We didn't quite execute how we wanted to down the stretch. We still fouled a little bit too much and different things like that. Not having three of our best players kind of hurts as well, but I think we play hard enough. We play with the right intention, but you got to be able to put the execution for 48 minutes. I think we're going to learn from these few games that we lost in a row. I think we're going to come out on the other side a lot better.
Kevon, the altercation in the beginning, how did that spark the energy for you guys just to come out so aggressively versus your style of play the last few games?
It was already kind of hyped up for the game just because they just beat us. It's an in-season tournament game, so it's a little bit more at stake. And then I think the altercation just kind of just set the tone. Though we already came out there knowing that we was going to compete hard and we wanted to punch first. And the altercation just made us get the crowd into it, got everybody going that we was going to be a attack first, and we wanted to play hard for our guys that got ejected, and I think that carried over.
Do you guys think about the in-tournament style play as you go each game, or is that kind of like in the back of your mind?
Not. When like coming into the game, we could tell that it was a little bit different. We approached it a little different. Kind of had a playoff feel to it, just because I don't know if it was the altercation, but the crowd was into it, or both teams were really into it. I feel like our preparation for the game was a little bit more intense. So, when we know it's an in-season tournament game, I think it kind of raises the stakes just a little bit. We want to win every game. We approach every game like it's intense, but I feel like the in-season is a little bit more.
What did you think of what went down and how it went down early, and the choices made for ejections?
I was kind of shocked that it happened that early in the game, but I didn't think Clay should have got ejected. Somebody that tried to attack him, and I was surprised Gobert didn't walk away with nothing after he grabbed Clay first, and Draymond just protecting his teammate. So it was a little bit of a shock, but it is what it is, and ref got to make the tough calls, and sucks not having those two guys for the rest of the game, but we had to do what we had to do.
Steve just basically kind of announced that Podziemski's in the rotation now. How ready do you think he is, and have you sensed that he's ready?
I think he's ready. He showed it every time he gets on the court. He makes great things happen. He's always in the right spot. He does all the little things. Usually that's what rookies struggle with, is making the right reads, making the right rotations, and he's always in the right spot at the right time. So he provided us a lot of spark tonight, a lot of lift, and I think he's somebody that we're going to need going down in the future.
Is there rivalry? Probably isn't the right word, but is there sort of bad blood forming between these teams? Draymond had an exchange with Anthony Edwards in the last game, and then at the beginning of this game, the dust-up occurred. It seems like there's something brewing between the two teams.
I wouldn't say that. We had some versus the Cavs. We had some against a lot of teams. I don't think if that's the case, we might have bad blood with everybody. We try to approach each game with a certain edge, and sometimes it's going to get more intense, but I wouldn't say it was bad blood. I know Draymond plays that way. We got Chris. We got a lot of guys that's really competitors, and when other teams are competitors as well, things are going to happen. I don't think it's bad blood.
Hey, Kevon, you're already one of the leaders of this team, and then when Draymond and Clay are ejected and Steph's in street clothes, what kind of leadership role did you feel that you needed to take on tonight to help kind of get the younger guys through this game?
For me, just going out there and being rock solid on both ends of the court, make sure I'm communicating what we're supposed to be doing on the defensive end, especially with Draymond not being out there on the court, just being that anchor, just making sure that the group is organized on the offensive end, make sure everybody's in the right spots. Chris always been a leader his whole career, so he's stepping that role pretty well, and just making sure that when teams are making a run, that we keep our head up, and we staying vocal, and not let the altercation or different things get guys going in the wrong direction.
Rally it up, or do you know the energy just might be there because of everything that happened?
I mean, we still had a game to play. You know what I mean? Whenever that stuff happens, I mean, it usually creates a lot of energy in the building or whatnot. So, it definitely got everybody into the game a little more.
Chris, earlier Steve Kerr said that he was proud of the team and the Wolves won it, but he thought that you guys played really well. Was there anything in the closing minutes that you saw or just throughout the game that you wish you could have done differently, or thought if you could do that again, maybe you would play out differently?
But unfortunately it don't work like that. It's a few turnovers down the stretch that I got, and after watching that play, I gave it to Dario or whatnot, but the lane opened wide, for a shot. But that's like being a Monday morning quarterback wanting to be able to do it over. But I think we played well. We played hard, but it just wasn't enough.
You were out there for 36 minutes. Feel okay? Did you like getting all those minutes?
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Not given the circumstances, though. You know what I mean? But it's a long season, 82 games, and we already knew coming into the season that it was going to be everything is by committee. Different guys getting the opportunity to play and step up, and that's what kind of team we have. And we always said it ain't no moral victories, but it was nice to see that, guys were ready to play.
You were also out there with Podziemski a lot, and he mentioned he felt great playing with you. What was that kind of combination like, you and Brandon?
It's great, man. BP, we talk a lot during the game. His energy is contagious. It's another ball handler that's out there that's able to attack, defend. He just, we talk about it all the time. We don't have some regular rookies. You know what I mean? We got some rooks who pay attention, know what they're doing. To be on a team like this early in the season, playing valuable minutes in big games, it's only going to be good for the long haul.
Following up on that, what do you tell a young guy like Pods, through this game? He's racking up minutes, played 39 tonight, just about keeping composure and being able to do what he did?
No, we talk all the time. He watching the games on iPads and stuff like that, and sometimes you only learn by experience, but the best thing about being a rookie is you don't know anything different. You just play hard, and, whatever happens, and we need that with this team.
What did you think of the altercation at the start of the game?
I ain't seen it.
You seen any of the videos of it?
I ain't been on my phone. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't seen no videos of it. I just remember what happened during the game.
Regardless of not seeing it, how shocking is it for an NBA game? There's not a point scored, 3 guys are getting ejected. How does that kind of throttle the game?
It happens. Shit, I've been in one. You know what I mean? So it's competitive. It's funny because if you watch our games, hell, I used to play against them all the time, so you constantly hold Steph and Clay so they can't come off ball screens. So they can't come off down screens and stuff like that. So, Coach had told Clay before the game, get them off of you. You know what I mean? Probably not to that extent, but it was good to see that energy and that fire. Unfortunately, it was 2 ejections, but.
Kerr said that Brandon is cocky, he knows how he's good, and and Steve said he loves that.
Yeah. Do
you love that about him?
Absolutely. You don't want him to come in scared. You know what I mean? But he just, you guys see him playing on the court, but he's just a joy to be around every day. He's a sponge. He wants to learn, but then he gets out there and he plays. He plays hard. Whatever the team needs, he's going to do. And you want to see people like that win, and so for him, I think he's only going to continue to get better.
Chris, how do you continue to build when Steph returns, especially in the non-Steph minutes?
Don't know. Honestly, man, I don't think that in depth. I think right now, it's trying to analyze this game, figure out what we can do better and get ready for the next game.
Chris, earlier, I know the shot wasn't falling like you wanted, but tonight you hit some big ones. You hit some middies, some threes. Does it feel like that part of your game is coming along?
Maybe. This has all been new for me this year. Starting, coming off the bench, you know what I mean? So it's a rhythm, and I'm fine with it. I'm figuring it out. But, if I shoot that bad, I wish they'd just leave me open. You know what I mean? If I'm not bad of a shooter, then leave me open. So.
Chris, you've talked a lot about Pods tonight. Kerr said earlier that he's going to be in the rotation going forward. How do you think that you two can work together when you're on the floor?
Like we did tonight. When you're out there playing and you got multiple ball handlers, and, if I'm out there with BP and I'm getting a lot of attention, he has the ability to drive, and create plays. And I think we got a chance to continue to get better.
And how do you make the determination when you have to shoot more versus pass more?
I don't know. You just sort of figure it out over 19 years. And it's tough. It's a balance. You know what I mean? I always say, trying to make the right play or whatnot, or being aggressive. But I'm going to get back to it.
Great. Thank you.